So Amanda, Fisher Venture Builder is deploying a studio model and also a corporate innovation model. I'd like to start with a corporate innovation model. And this is where you're reaching out to corporate partners and helping them innovate within their existing infrastructure. How do you go about doing that?
We help them to understand how can innovation can be more strategic. Because it's not just work with some startups, it's what this operation can help the company grow and grow globally or launch more products and services. And now we help them to understand their operation and how can they validate the marketing more faster than 2 years and build another BU, business units, or another things. So it is what you can help them. And sometimes we can grow some corporate ventures studios. This is more difficult because we need a mindset, a culture, and some kind of hinders can do this more than others. But we help them be more innovation and strategic too.
Well, it's a big challenge for companies that have so much inertia from doing things a certain way for so long to think about innovation. So how do you get in there and help them change that mindset and really start to innovate?
We can help them work.
Right.
And we have a methodology in our studio. And for now, we have a methodology to help large companies because we work with the big companies in Brazil and help them. Okay, I know you know, but let's do. Do it's more important. And we do step by step, help them to understand what the methodology do and how be more innovate. Because if I just work with some startups, sometimes you don't be very strategic. You need to understand how are our goals, what the OKRs for your companies, and how this area can do this. And all the time say, okay, you need to do because nobody knows.
Right.
But
Yeah,
how
actions
let's do
speak
this?
much louder than words.
Yes.
So the best founders, of course, the default would be for them to do the normal path of starting a business, building it on their own. How do you convince the best founders that the partnership model with you is the right one?
If you want to build a company with a venture builder, you need to understand we will be a co-founder with you. So these will go and work together, and from the day zero until our exit. So you just leave the company with the found team, and we work together.
Right.
I think probably with a startup studio, you go more fast than you go alone. Because there we are entrepreneurs too. We do this every day, every time, and improve our methodology. We have a 6 year in this market and understand the ways for, if I want to have a fund here, what the kinds I need to do? With who I need to talk if I have money, I want money. And this company now I have a sales problem or I have a product problem, what I need to do. I think in a studio, like Fisher.
Yeah, there's a lot of solutions
Yes,
you bring to the table quickly.
And you can understand of this kind of be a company and be a founder is. Because it's not simple, I will launch a company. It's a hard thing too.
Very
it's
hard.
not easy to be a founder.
So there's definitely a lot of acceleration benefits by being part of a studio. And from my own perspective, with my family office at Global Life, we have a startup studio as well, Global Life Capital. And we definitely have focused on building a community around founders. And I think that's something you've done very well at Fisher as well, is helping founders to get a community around them quickly so that they can bounce ideas off of others that have had similar experiences.
So when I saw some company, my consultancy, I said, okay, but you know this, and this startup for my portfolio because they can help you more than I in the consultancy. And the same happened with them. So, Amanda, I meet someone, and I think they need a consultant for Fisher. For then we can improve them with our startups and our solutions. Because it's hard, we're talking about this. It's like it's a family, but it's work too.
Yeah, it's a lot of work and it's very hard. And it's a
Yes.
long journey.
It's a long journey. And understand this, I think, run this with a studio, we can help them. And probably they help us to improve the methodology, understand more. And probably when they want to have a fund, In Brazil, every day you have another venture capital fund started. Understand this be a big family.
Yeah,
will
the
be so
market
good.
knowledge is so
Yes.
valuable.
In family, in a group, probably we'll do more things with quality, but then if you just one or two people.